Okay, so you want to tell people about the narcissist, okay? And you've been telling people about the narcissist and they just don't get it. If the person you're telling has not experienced narcissistic abuse, they will not understand. Not only if they've just experienced it, if they don't actually go out there to do their research on what this type of behavior is, again, they won't understand. If you're new here, please like, comment, share and subscribe so we can spread this message. They won't understand. It's near impossible. I've got first-hand experience about somebody, we hear the word narcissist, don't we? We hear the word narcissist, but we don't deep what it actually means. We understand that it's got significance to the word, because the word itself is not exactly the most attractive word in the world, is it? So we know that it's something negative, but we don't understand, because even me, I thought narcissist was just a nasty person, which it is, a disgusting person that's just really bad. But we know that it's a nasty person that's really bad, but we just don't understand what the spiritual aspect of it being that bad is. All right, so yeah, I mean the narcissist has demons. The narcissist is assigned, they say that the narcissist grew up and there's abandonment issues and stuff like that. Again, I question that, because there's plenty of people out there with abandonment issues and they don't behave like this. All right, okay, so I do believe that there's something more spiritual going on. Okay, there's something spiritual going on. I'm not saying that, look, the abandonment issues and all of that might just not help, if you like, but to say that it's actually the reason why they're like this, no. Because look, if you are a believer in the universe like me, you will understand that there are entities out here that's working on us human beings to try and destroy us. We will understand that, all right? And I believe that, unfortunately, that these people are just born demonic. They are just born with the demonic gene, and the only way for them to be sort of free from this demonic entity is to work on themselves, to actually want to physically change who they are as individuals. And I'm not talking about therapy or all of that, just within yourself. Understand, research who you are, research why you're like this, research your behaviors. If you don't want to behave like that towards other people, but these people, then do something about it. But these people have baggage. These people have some serious baggage. All right, the narcissist doesn't know how to process their emotions. They don't. So they go around life jumping from person to person, all right, leaving a trail of destruction that's unresolved. So I put it to somebody the other day that it's like Santa Claus, the claw and all that. It's like Santa Claus, right? That he's just there with the sack. You understand? He's just there with the sack, and every time the person goes around and the person now causes an issue somewhere, just gets thrown in the sack. Okay, and then they do it again, and then it gets thrown in the sack again, and then they do it again, and then it's just eventually the sack is gonna be so big, but they have to carry the sack. Santa can't be seen without the sack. So he's got to carry they've got to carry, he or she, they've got to carry the sack. And eventually it drags them down, it drains them, it drains energy that they already don't have. All right, it drains energy that they already don't have. You understand? So when they finally drag their disgusting self to somebody else, and they do the same shit, knowing that if they put another trail of destruction in that sack, it's going to make it heavier. And you got to take a burden. But every now and then, the narcissist gets some kind of solace. And that solace comes in you. All right? It comes in you. It comes in the ones they call the grade A supply. It comes in you. And it means that you enter their life at a time when it's really hard for them, and you help them carry that bag. You know, you help them carry that bag. You're able to release some of the shit out of that bag. You're able to suppress their demons. You're able to, you know, care about them and love them and go out of your way for them. Yeah. And that's like the narcissist's chance. Because look, it's not easy out here. The narcissist always believes that they have the right to human beings. They feel like, you know, that they can find you in anyone. You know, that you know, the grass is greener over there, or that person's a better fit. All right? And that's just not the case. That's just not the case. You know, it is very hard to find decent people in this world. Very hard. Very hard. So if it's hard for you and I to find somebody who you can actually say is worth keeping in your life, what more for them? They just go around to anything, like scraps. That's what they do. They go around to scraps. And because it was a shiny thing, it was a shiny new toy that they wanted to play with. And when they went over there, what did they get? They got some burnt out spoon. You know, you had a diamond. You had a diamond. You were the diamond for them. You were their chance to change. You were their chance to, you know, to become a decent human being. You were their chance. You, the grade A, the number one, the one that could help them on their demonic, nasty, horrible journey of what they call life. They're not living. They're dead people walking. They don't have energy in them. Without other people, they're dead. They just don't have, you know, they can't survive. All right? So you were that grade A. You were that lovely, shiny, the real shiny. You were the diamond. And they took that diamond and was at the beach, took the diamond and just went whoosh straight, dashed the diamond all the way out to sea. Yeah, degraded you, belittled you, told you that you were nothing. They probably, when you met them, they had nothing. They probably had nothing, most likely. And you built them up with all your energy and all your loveliness and all your genuinity. And you built them up and you got them to that place where now their energy levels are full now. And then life happened to you, as it does. All right? Life happened to you. And they just discard you, like, you know, they don't want to deal with that. You know, you become human. It's like you're not allowed to be human to these people. So what did they do? They said, I just don't want this diamond. Just, you know, it's not doing it for me no more. Because they saw something shiny in the distance. You know, something was shining in the distance, and you know they've been looking at it and coaxing it and getting it ready, and you know they wanted to get over there so badly that you just became just annoying to them. You know, you're just annoying to them now. You just, everything that you say, everything you do is just annoying. They don't want the diamond, you know, the diamond, the one that was, you know, the carbon, the natural gift, a natural shiny gift of life, and they threw it in the bin. And when they scrambled over like some dirty little nasty disgusting people that they are, thinking that they were going to find something bigger and better and shiny, they went over there, like I said before, and found a dried up nasty burnt out spoon. Make what you want of that. Hey, so I shouldn't laugh still. Like, I'm not, you know, I don't wish people any destruction. I don't care what type, you know, I don't care. As an empathetic person, I don't wish anybody any harm, you know. Like, I wish them all the best. You could keep your spoon, you get me, your dried up, burnt out spoon, keep it, and just, you know, and yeah, just do what you will with it. Now, a lot of people ask that, oh, but you know that but the new supply, you know, maybe they'll change for the new supply. They're not gonna change for the new supply. They're not. These people, their life revolves around chaos. It revolves around chaos. It revolves around, you know, destruction. You know, they get into people's life and their main aim is to destroy you. They hate you. They are jealous of you in so many ways. Okay, so many ways. They've been watching you from day one. They understand how you are. They know what makes you tick. They know what makes you upset. They know what makes you annoyed. They know all these things. And what they do, they store these things that they know about you in their brain. They store it in, if they even, anyway. So yeah, they store these things, all right? And so to use them at a later date, you know? I have no doubt whatsoever that the narcissist that was in my life has completely smeared my name out there. You know, he's got text messages on his phone, so he will use and twist those text messages, you know, those WhatsApp messages. He will twist them to suit, you know, the fake story that he's going to tell people. I just don't care. I don't care because I've already said that once they do all of that, you go and live your life. Go and live your life and do your best, because eventually the truth will come out. Eventually the truth will come out. The truth will reveal itself. Now, if you think that people don't know about the narcissist's behavior, you'll be very surprised. They do. A lot of people know about these narcissists. They know exactly what these people are, because when I was exposing mine, because I needed to expose him. I needed to do that. God sent this person to me. God sent this person to me because I said it in a previous video, God didn't even want him. God did not even want him. And I have other family members that are narcissists as well, and God didn't want them. I'm not going to go into the story again, but God just did not want them. You know when a person have a near-death experience and God was like, nope. But like I said, I'm not going into it. But yeah, they had a near-death experience, a deep one that, you know, an experience that the possibility of the person surviving was so slim, but they survived. Instantly survived. I'm talking about stayed in hospital for days. They instantly survived it. So not even God wants them. Like, they're just that disgusting and demonic that not even God wants them. So when I went to go and do the sort of exposure, yeah, I couldn't believe it. What I was hearing. I couldn't believe what people were telling me. It made me think to myself, am I the only person that didn't know about this person? And you guys are watching me with this person, knowing how disgusting he is, and you guys couldn't say, nobody could say anything to me. Nobody said anything to me. But they knew what that was. They knew exactly what that was. But again, it comes back down to the video that I'm doing. When you go to tell somebody who's unaware about the narcissist, they won't listen to you. Because I believe that when I had my foggy narcissist goggles on, if you like, you know, when I was blinded by love, right? If somebody at that time had come and said anything bad about that guy, I would not believe it. There's just no way. There's just no way. I probably did hear things about the person, but there was just no way. I would never ever believed it. Would never believed it. No, would never believed it. Why? Because I hadn't experienced this type of behavior before. I hadn't experienced. I didn't know what it was. Sorry, not experience. Of course, I was experiencing it, but I didn't know what it was. So this is something that people have to see for themselves. You know, they have to, you know, a couple of the things that I've spoken about in this video, it's like people have to see these things for themselves. All right, they have to experience it for themselves. It's damn near impossible to tell somebody about the narcissist. Okay, they're so good at what they do. They're very good at what they do. They're very good at putting on a persona. They're very good at fabricating who they are. They're very good at mirroring people. They're very good at all of that. Very good. All right, I have covered a few things in, not covered, but I've spoken about a few things in this video that if you want me to elaborate, please drop a comment and then I will elaborate on some of the things covered in the video. But I'm just saying, you know, overall, that's just a little bit of information about the type of person that they are. And trying to explain all of that they've done all of this and they've done that, and you know they're coaxing new supplies and they're degrading you and belittling you and doing all of this business. They're trying to explain that to someone is near impossible. All right, so don't bother. Let time do all the work. Time does all the work for you. You don't need to go and tell people. And like I said, you telling people, half of them already know. Especially if they're family members. Family members know. Friends know. And that's why you'll notice that the narcissist will always try and keep you away from their friends and family. Have you noticed that? Yeah, that the family, your narcissist will say to you, can you stop going to see my sister? Or can you stop going to link my brother? Or can you stop going to, you know, you don't need to come around my family right now, you know, you don't need to, you'll notice all of that. You will notice that. And the reason why they don't want you around is because they know who they are, and they know that the family members know who they are, and they're at risk of exposure. They're at risk of exposure. They don't want you to find out who they are. All right? But if you're anything like me, and if you're anything like a lot of these people with these channels, you would have just known something isn't right, and you need to, you need to find out what this behavior is. So if you're here on this channel, well done. I hope your healing process is going well. I don't know what stage you're at with your healing process, but I really hope that you're at a stage where, you know, you're really starting to uncover the disgusting person who faked a decent human being in your life. I hope you really are uncovering the mask. And it's not easy, but it's relevant. All right, catch me in another video.